So in this video, I attempted to do the line swirl nail design, which I think I did what I was supposed to do. I just didn't execute it very well, and I ended up kind of hating it. And I believe it's because it's short nails. I've been doing long nails probably not super long, but long for me in my last 4 or 5 videos. So I've been getting used to looking at that. So I don't know, something about this just wasn't looking all right. And I posted it on my community tab saying, should I post it anyway? And you guys said yes. I mean, like 4 of you did, but here it is. So I'll be doing the lazy girl method as per usual. I'll be using my Model One's light pink color 003, I think it is. Also, sorry if this seems rushed because I'm trying to attempt to do this in my lunch break and my friend is sending me voice notes because she basically kind of got scammed, and that's why I'm just starting this off very laughy because she's making me laugh. But I'm not laughing at the fact that she got scammed, I'm laughing at the situation. I would like to divulge the information, but she's an influencer, and if I say something and the other person catches wind, they might just kind of be spiteful towards her, and I don't want that. So back to nails. For these 4 nails, I think this is my last one because I'm having such an issue with them. Like, I really do not like the color scheme, and a lot of the colors don't match my hands, so I'm like, I don't know about this. So I don't know if I'm going to do another one. I might, if I find something that looks good that I can replicate, but I don't like the color scheme, and it's hard to kind of like freestyle something off of those crappy color schemes. So I'm probably just going to do like a bright colored set in my next video, but I'll see. My friend actually recommended that I do this like marble type of polygel nail set, so I think I might do that for my next video. These browns are not aesthetically pleasing, they're kind of dull, so I might switch up and do some colors. Then when Christmas comes, I'll try and commit to those colors. I actually ordered some stuff from Shein. They have some really nice Christmas nail stuff if anyone's interested. I'm going to try and see if I can do like Christmas nail sets that don't follow like your reds, your greens, golds and all that stuff. So anyways, let me move on to my favourite comments from last week. Thank you guys for these comments. Shan Elise said, hilarious as always. That's a first. No one has told me I'm funny. And Jamisha's comment is like the nicest thing anyone's ever left on my channel. But thank you again, guys. So when I was done applying all the nails, I wiped it with 70% alcohol. I do this so that I can get like some of the stickiness off, and not gonna lie, it doesn't actually work because your hands still pretty much stay sticky. So for this set, I'm gonna use the same brown gel polish collection from my last video. In my last video, I do swatches and all that stuff, but I used this brown color as my base, and whilst painting I realized I really do not like this color. It's not suiting me at all, but then I also thought once I draw the lines it won't be so bad, and here I am hating the design. So for the swirl lines, I decided to go for this cream nudish color. And then as you can see, I have a brown on my mixing plate that I tried to use, but it was just too similar to what I had painted. So I went for that orangey brown, and it's from Caramel. So I'm going to give like some do's and don'ts for this design if you're going to try it out for the first time. The brush is very important. Like, you just can't use any old skinny brush. Like, how long it is also matters, because this brush I was using kind of sucked. The one that's on the paper towel, that one was so much better because I realized I was doing a lot more straighter lines. I've always known that you use a longer brush because you can stay within the line if you get shaky, but for something like this you need a shorter brush. At some point you'll see me using just the one, but I was switching between the two because I was like, I don't want to keep cleaning my brush. So that's what I was doing for now, but I eventually just switched to that one. Another thing I'd recommend is, if you're going to do this design, use a gel paint or a more pigmented gel polish, because I realized when I was using these polishes, they weren't going on really nicely. They were kind of streaky. You could see the brown polish kind of showing through the lines. So if you have a pigmented polish or a gel paint, your lines will look a lot better. Another thing that I found helpful, which didn't really help the case of me filming a video, was when I'd bring it closer to my face and draw closer to my face, I noticed that my lines were a lot straighter than when I was drawing from afar, trying to catch it on camera. So if you're going to film this, do it before you film it. Like, practice it before you film it. Don't be like me and just go straight in and film a video on something you haven't done, unless you're a pro and you can execute that. But for me, I tend to just do what I'm going to do and film it. I don't practice it. And this one I should have practiced because my freehand is not good. But hey, we move. I figured you guys said I should post it, so I'm going to post it and do like a do's and don'ts. But I'm going to stop talking now because I'm under the weather and a lot just happened in a couple of seconds. So just listen to some music and I'll be back at some point. So I don't know if anyone recognized that sound. If you have the Xfinity Home system, then you know what that was. If you don't know what that sound is, it's an alert to let you know that one of the doors in your house has opened. So in my head, I'm thinking, like, I knew it wasn't my husband because of the time that it was. So I was like, cool, it must be just one other person. I'm wondering if you guys are like somewhat clocking what I've been trying to say in my last 2-3 videos. So I have an issue and it's really disruptive and I really can't get through a lot of these videos when I'm filming them. Can't get through my voiceovers when I'm doing them. So it's just looking really ghetto right now. But I was done explaining my do's and don'ts. I would just say practice it if you haven't done it, but you can watch me struggle for the next few minutes or so. But I will apologize if my videos tend to seem like they're all over the place or they're just maybe not how they used to be. Trust me, it will get back to that point, probably even better once the issue is gone. So I'm back many minutes later. So I'm done with the nail design, and what I did here was I added a matte top coat. Then I realized this does not look good. You can see the lines are even more crooked. So I decided to go in with a glossy top coat instead, and it looked a lot better. But I still wasn't feeling them, and the longer I looked at them, the more I hated them. If it wasn't for you guys telling me to post it, I would have really kept this one to myself. But if you like this, like, comment and subscribe, and thank you for watching.